All right, everybody. Thank you for coming out to the hangout tonight. Sorry about the short notice. Terry's not going to be here tonight. He got tied up, so we're going to make this a short, sweet webinar. I want to cover a couple things. A couple things we need to talk about concerning the call center. There was a lot of excitement about it. I myself put a lot of time into setting up the funnels and different things. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave it up to all of you guys as an option. First and foremost, the call center does work. It's a process, but we got about 30 subscribers about a month ago. We did a bunch of advertising. Advertising is expensive. We had probably around 1,500 calls come into the call center. So there was a lot of calls. There was a lot of missed calls. And then there's also people that are complaining because they weren't getting enough calls. So what we've decided to do, for those of you that want to continue to participate that and pay a monthly subscription, I'm going to continue to advertise, although we're not going to be guaranteeing. Also send out an email about it so everybody knows what's going on. And my phone's going crazy right now, guys. Hang on one second. All right. So what we want to start doing is teaching you how to do paid ads. For those of you that maybe don't want to subscribe, I want to start, training on our marketing training on Sunday nights, how to actually do a paid ad on a job site and drive them to an email. Okay. So that way they go on your list. I know Sharon's been doing this quite well and effectively, but I think that it may be better if we allow you guys just to use your own funnels and you can drive people to your own capture pages, and then it's going to, show your phone number, call now. And what you can do is you can put in your, your extension. We're going to leave the call center open so you can still use the 800 number. But however, we're not going to be able to keep it open if we don't have enough members in order to cover the costs of, having the call center platform, the minutes, because we're getting charged just for outbound calls and inbound calls because it's an 800 number. So that's one thing. So we're going to send out an email, do some posts in Facebook, kind of find out where we are with that. But we want to get back to, some traditional things, getting back to, what we really used to do, which is, point, guide, and direct people through the marketing funnels, share the videos, and, do three-way calls and sponsor, going after network marketers, going after the people that are looking for an opportunity. The call center, in my opinion, works better than anything personally from my past experience. If you take a call from a person that's seeking an opportunity, it's just about getting them to understand it's a different way of, going into the sales process, and they're actually getting involved in an opportunity. So where are we at with BizBiz right now? We feel that the new promotion did not really, it didn't do a whole lot of damage. We've put over, we got about 1,000 or so people on the Mobi Ad Global team. I mean, it's a lot of people. It's been, slow and steady. It's growing every day. But I think that what we need to do is get back to just doing what we know works best, which is going after people, sending them through the funnels, doing a follow-up, three-way call. For those of you that want to use the sales job funnel, use it. It's there. It's been created. And, post your ads. For those of you that want to participate in the call center, we will keep that open. I know Sharon's all for it, and certain people off the top of my head, I don't know who. So we want to, maybe give this another week or so and I'm going to be, there's some new round of subscriptions coming in. So whatever it is that we get off that, we will spend that money on advertising and driving the calls to those of you that are still in the call center and want to take the calls. Now, we may have about 10 people even participating right now. So that's about $1,000, with running the call center and doing advertising for a month. I think we can get a lot of calls to 10 people. However, so we just kind of wanted to leave that open, maybe as a collective decision. I know that Terry said, it might be a good idea to just shut it down and get back to normal, just because it's a lot of work. And if people are going to complain or not be happy about it, there's a lot of chatter going on in Facebook. People are ungrateful, and I don't like that, to be honest with you. And usually the ones that complain are the ones that never do anything. They don't build a team. All they do is just talk, and it gets kind of crazy, in my opinion. So, we've put a lot of time and effort into building this team and this company and this, obviously, the marketing system. I've spent hundreds and hundreds of hours putting together this marketing system, as you guys all know that. So we want to get back to basics. We want to make sure that, you guys, this new promotion is really crazy. So you need to take advantage of that. You need to be constantly in people's face, sharing the funnel, sending them to the marketing system, and doing a follow-up through a call. I think that you guys should use the sales job approach because it works. You can go, for those of you that don't want to subscribe to it, go ahead and go, please send an email to me, because I don't even know who canceled that's not subscribing anymore. Some of you guys are still in the call queue. So just do me a favor. If you're not going to participate, just go in there and just turn it off. Okay. Do everybody else a favor. So, the people that are subscribing and paying for the subscription for the call center, that, you're not, you're not taking their calls. So what I need to do is figure out who's actually still active. Everybody else needs to be taken out of the queue, so the ones that are active can get the majority of the calls, all the calls, right? So, so that's what we're going to do. Does anybody have any questions? We're going to go over to the chat box, and I'm going to find out. So let's get maybe a little Q&A going here. So if you guys have any questions, we can do a little Q&A here right now. But I think that we should all kind of be in agreement. I don't personally have the time during the day to try to keep 10 or 15 people happy, the ones that are complaining all the time. You guys, come on. All we've ever done is, build this company. We are the leaders. We're the biggest team. Everybody knows that. Okay. So we are going to make it, but we've got to crack down and start to, we got to promote the Pro Pack. We've got to get people in at Pro Pack. Got to take advantage. It's like double the money, and the growth of the team really just kind of was stagnant over the last month. So I think it's time to step it up, and start to take, some massive action on what we have here, because we're still building this baby company. Okay. So that's what I think. I love the people that are going out there and they're selling the app, guys like Michael Knopf and Ron Utrera and everybody that's going out there and selling apps. Susan, Sharon, you guys are awesome. We have a great thing here. We have an amazing marketing system. This is the best marketing system in the industry. We have it here exclusive, selling UBiz and the BizBiz opportunity. So I think we need to re-gear up and get excited about what we have our hands on here. It's still the beginning. They always say the people that you start with are not the people that you finish with. Okay. So we started this thing and we're going to finish this thing. Okay. So those of you that are with us, we want you to be here with us. And, Terry and I, we've personally sponsored over like 81 people. We've put a lot of people in. And, we're working with the leaders. So I don't want any more negativity about the call center. I put a lot of time and effort into it. And, we only had so many few $1,000s to work with on 35 people, keeping them happy over 3 to 4 week period. It's a tough job. It's constantly, okay. And I don't feel like there's enough excitement about it in order for us to really want to continue to do it the way we were doing it. So I'm going to make an exception for those that want to, and I want you guys to contact me personally. We'll still use the 800 number. And, I'm going to teach you guys how to post the right ads, where to post them. And this will be a private training. So you guys just need to reach out to me on Facebook, and we'll do a private training probably this Sunday night for those of you that want to continue with that. Otherwise, we need to go back to basics and using the traditional marketing funnels. This call center works, but to me, it's not worth the complaining and the negativity that I've been receiving, and I feel that people are just ungrateful, and it's unfortunate, but this is the nature of our business. So I not seeing any questions come through, so I don't really have anything else to say tonight other than what I've just spoken about. So yeah, Ron, I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't heard anything. I know that was the talk for a while, but we haven't gotten any updates on that. So, guys, this was a short webinar tonight. I realized that, we've been a little bit quiet. I'll be honest with you, just had a lot going on. Sometimes things happen like that. So I just ask you guys to, be thankful, be grateful for what we have, what we've done up to this point. And I think it's time to, re-gear up and think about what's happening here and what our opportunity is with BizBiz, because it's an amazing opportunity. The money, the comp plan, I think the enhancements they've really tried to step it up. So my hope is that they keep the compensation plan the way it is. I know that it's supposed to end in 10 days. I think it's a mistake. I think that what we have now, around about should be the compensation plan. Okay. We have a digital product, overhead's low. And I think that, the company BizBiz can pay the money. Absolutely. So that's how I feel. I feel like the compensation plan before this promotion was not enough money for people to get excited, especially, big builders, et cetera. So it's my hope that they enhance this compensation plan and get a stationary compensation plan that really rewards the people that are going to work. Okay. So does anybody have any thoughts or questions before we end the webinar? Ron, the announcements. Yeah, the announcements are the announcements I've been talking about, the call center and, where we're going from here. We covered that in the beginning of the webinar. So this will be on replay. All right. You guys are quiet tonight. Nobody's Nobody has much to say, huh? All right. Well, guys, thanks a lot for coming out tonight. We're going to re-gear things up, get back into a good positive frame of mind here. And I appreciate all of you. It's going to be a win-win situation for all of us. Rock out this double promotion that we got going on for the next 10 days. Bring in everybody that you can. And I believe the company is going to do the right thing, and they're going to, pay the money that the field needs, to create the excitement, because at the end of the day, everybody gets involved in network marketing companies to make money. Okay. So that is our absolute hope, that they will reward us the right way. And that's how I personally feel. Maybe this is more of a coming to Jesus meeting tonight, but I wanted to get some things off my chest, how I was feeling. And I think that I'm not alone. So hopefully, this is a positive webinar, guys. So nothing's wrong. Everything's great. We're just going to get back to basics. And I don't want to deal with, the limited amount of subscribers that we had. We had planned, honestly, guys, really planned on, maybe 100 people wanting to take calls. The other company that I was working with, they had 600 people taking calls, spending $100 a month. That's $60,000 a month to throw out in advertising. I mean, you can explode calls. We have enough people on this team that we could have hit at least 100 people, but it didn't happen. It's unfortunate. And, I don't want to do an injustice to anybody. We literally, we spread out that money, $50, $100 a day last month. And, we got thousands of calls coming in. A lot of calls were missed, so I really don't know what else to say other than I'll wait for some feedback and we'll go from there on that. Okay. National account. Any plans for national accounts? I don't know. Hey, Ron, you can just give me a call on the phone because I'm not sure what you're asking here. And you seem to be the only one asking any questions tonight. So, all right. You guys have a great evening. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.